I'm not hopeful, I'm certain. I'm certain that this is a great country.
Not even the current political and social environment can deter Andrew Young from his vision of a more equitable society. At 93 years old, Young has served as a clergyman, civil rights activist, politician, and ambassador to the United Nations. But here in Milwaukee with the Milwaukee Fellows, what he says he's most proud of is how he's done it all with nonviolence.
Seriously, it sounds strange, but most of what I did without getting a scratch on me. And I could talk my way out of most conflicts. And if you're not afraid and you're calm, you can make those around you calm. You can't create nonviolence in the midst of violence if you're going to be angry. And my daddy always told me, don't get mad, get smart.
It was that lesson that took Young from his hometown of New Orleans all around the world. His largest impact is likely in Atlanta, where he marched and fought alongside Dr. Martin Luther King, Ralph Abernathy, and other activists. As a congressman, he helped to find investors for Hartsfield-Jackson International, now recognized by multiple measurements as the world's busiest airport. As mayor, he was instrumental in getting the 1996 Summer Olympics to Atlanta. Young says his motivation for the latter came from his exclusion from athletics as a child.
But I never got a chance to do anything really in sports because of a combination of segregation. We were not allowed to run in the track meets with the white kids. The Nazi Party headquarters was 50 yards from where I was born. And I was four in 1936. And my daddy took me to a segregated movie. And he said, we don't usually like to go to these, but I want you to see how Jesse Owens handled himself when Hitler refused to give him his medals and walked out on him. And the point he was trying to make was that Jesse Owens didn't pay any attention to Hitler. He went on and won 3 more gold medals.
Young's legacy continues to take shape as he's now on the board for Rodney Cook Senior Park, named for a fellow Atlanta and Georgia politician outspoken on the issue of civil rights. The park was designed to mitigate floodwater and also serves as a symbol of revitalization and hope.
What is now Rodney Cook Park? It was a disaster area. It was an environmental disaster. It's just below, it's 1 block below where Martin Luther King lived before he was killed. And it's a steep slope, and anytime we had a heavy rain, that gully would fill up with wastewater. In addition to an eyesore, it was a health hazard. And Rodney Cook's family had owned the property. And they were aware of the difficulties, but it had always been their dream to turn it into a well-designed park, which is what we were able to do. And again, it's 1 block east of where Martin Luther King lived, but also on that same street, Julian Bond's family lived there. The founder of the Urban League, Lester Granger, was on that street, and it was Sunset Avenue.
Young concluded our interview in part with lasting words from his old friend and his father.
You know, Dr. King used to quote, it's a hymn, it's not with swords loud clashing, nor roll of stirring drum, but through deeds of love and mercy that the heavenly kingdom comes. And we've always been on the side of love and mercy. And it hadn't failed us yet. And I mean, from 4 years old, having to go by the Nazi Party headquarters every day. And my daddy telling me, don't start anything. See, that he said, they're white supremacists. You know that God made of one blood all the nations of the world. He said, but you don't have to convince them. He said, let God worry about them. You just get your butt to school and do what you're supposed to do.